Good evening, and welcome to Dave Bacon News. We recently discovered that there are people online who are actually getting famous and or getting paid simply to read other people's news articles. They're not even doing the journalism themselves, they just read other people's articles. Typically, they take a long time to read a single article and then opine on the article they just read without actually adding any additional information. And then they get paid. We decided we would do the same thing, but quicker, because we know that you don't have time to read stuff, or just don't want to, and also don't have time to watch anything that's longer than 6 minutes. So here we are. Before we begin, we would like to thank our unofficial sponsor, Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's a peen. All right. In business news, the Bud Light boycott is still going strong, and now there's also a Maybelline boycott because both companies have hired Millen Dulvaney, an internet influencer who is an effeminate little boy that wears clown makeup, dresses like a woman, and pretends to be a girl so he can become internet famous and make lots of money. Believe it or not, folks, it's working. In politics, President Joe Biden was caught using a pre-printed cheat sheet to answer pre-selected questions from pre-selected shill journalists out in the crowd. Now, there has been speculation over the past few years that perhaps President Joe Biden's mental health is declining, perhaps even indications of dementia. As somebody who identifies as a brilliant female doctor, I agree with that prognosis. In sports news, the Detroit Lions are still an embarrassment. In other sports news, some balls are getting kicked and some balls are getting thrown. Same as every other year. It's sports, not rocket science. Speaking of rocket science, Elon Musk is trolling a lot of celebrities on Twitter who are complaining about the $8 a month blue checkmark verification. He's trolling them because they can easily afford $8 a month and because they're being whiny little bitches. In music news, Lizzo is still fat as fuck, but insists that she is the new standard of beauty. Apparently, nobody has told Lizzo that cellulite is gross and that the new standard of beauty involves having a penis, wearing clown makeup, and gaslighting the public. Sorry, Lizzo. Maybe next year. In movie news, both Disney and Netflix are catching backlash for race-swapping movies, respectively The Little Mermaid and Cleopatra. I personally am fine with this because Disney has cast me to be in the live-action remake of Pocahontas as Pocahontas, because as you can see, I am a Native American woman. Alongside me will be Mindy Kaling playing John Smith, and as the beta male cuckold, Kakuum, we were able to get Jimmy Kimmel. They did want to originally cast Prince Harry as this cuckold character, but they were unable to pull his head from Meghan Markle's ass, and nobody wants her around. Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for watching, and look at that. We did it in less than 4 minutes.